Hello everyone, and welcome back. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Today, we're diving into some O-Level Biology Paper 1 questions from the May-June 2016 session. We'll be reviewing a set of questions from this paper, discussing the key concepts, and breaking down the answers to help you understand how to approach similar questions. Whether you're revising for an upcoming test or just want to brush up on your biology, this video is perfect for you. Here's our first question. Which process is not a result of negative feedback? A decrease in the surrounding temperature leads to a decrease in respiration rate. B. A decrease in the surrounding temperature leads to a decrease in sweating. C. A decrease in the surrounding temperature leads to a decrease in blood flow through the skin surface. D. A decrease in the surrounding temperature leads to shivering. Let's break down each option to find the answer. Option A. A decrease in the surrounding temperature leads to a decrease in respiration rate. This is generally not a negative feedback response. In cold conditions, the body usually increases the respiration rate to generate and retain more heat, rather than decreasing it. Option B. A decrease in the surrounding temperature leads to a decrease in sweating. This is a classic negative feedback response. When it's colder, the body reduces sweating since there's less need to cool down. Option C. A decrease in the surrounding temperature leads to a decrease in blood flow through the skin surface. This is also a negative feedback mechanism. By reducing blood flow to the skin, the body conserves heat and minimizes heat loss. Option D. A decrease in the surrounding temperature leads to shivering. This is another example of a negative feedback response. Shivering generates heat to help raise the body temperature. So, the answer is option A. In cold temperatures, a decrease in respiration rate is not a typical negative feedback response. Instead, respiration rate tends to increase to help maintain body heat. In this next question we're diving into the fascinating world of reflex arcs. Let's start by understanding what a reflex arc is. It's a simple, automatic response to a stimulus, and it involves a specific sequence of neural pathways. The question is, what is the correct sequence of a reflex arc? A. Retina motor neuron relay neuron sensory neuron iris muscle. B. Retina motor neuron sensory neuron relay neuron iris muscle. C. Retina sensory neuron motor neuron relay neuron iris muscle. D. Retina sensory neuron relay neuron motor neuron iris muscle. The correct answer is D. Let's break it down. 1. Retina. The process begins when the retina detects a stimulus, like light. 2. Sensory neuron. This detection is then sent through sensory neurons, which carry the signal from the retina to the central nervous system. 3. Relay neuron. In the central nervous system, relay neurons process the information and determine the appropriate response. 4. Motor neuron. The response is then transmitted through motor neurons. 5. Iris muscle. Finally, the motor neurons signal the iris muscle to adjust, like contracting or relaxing, to control the amount of light entering the eye. So, in summary, the reflex arc is a streamlined path that ensures a quick response to stimuli, involving the sequence from sensory detection to muscle action. The next question is: which structures cover the pupil at the front of a human eye? Is it A. Conjunctiva and cornea? B. Conjunctiva and sclera? C. Cornea and retina, or D. Retina and sclera? The correct answer is A. Conjunctiva and cornea. Let's break it down. The conjunctiva is a thin, transparent membrane that covers the white part of the eye, known as the sclera, and lines the inside of the eyelids. However, it does not directly cover the pupil. The cornea, on the other hand, is the clear, dome-shaped structure that directly covers the front of the eye, including the pupil. It plays a crucial role in focusing light onto the retina. So, at the front of the eye, the cornea directly covers the pupil, while the conjunctiva surrounds the eye and contributes to its protection but does not cover the pupil itself. Moving on. Let's explore the role of adrenaline and how it affects the body. What is the role of adrenaline and where is it destroyed in the body? Options. A. Glycerol changed to glucose in the kidney. B. Glycerol changed to glucose in the liver. C. Glycogen changed to glucose in the kidney. D. glycogen changed to glucose in the liver. Answer. The correct answer is D, glycogen changed to glucose in the liver. This is because adrenaline, also known as epinephrine, stimulates the conversion of glycogen stored in the liver into glucose. This process provides a quick source of energy in response to stress or danger. Although adrenaline itself is broken down in the liver and kidneys, option D correctly identifies one of adrenaline's key effects, specifically, the conversion of glycogen to glucose in the liver. In this question we are going to look at a diagram that shows a vertical section through the human brain. Our goal is to identify which structure controls balance and muscular coordination. The options are labeled as follows. Let's identify each structure. Structure A, this is the medulla. The medulla is part of the brainstem and is crucial for regulating vital functions such as breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. It does not control balance and muscular coordination. Structure B, this is the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is responsible for hormone production and regulation of various bodily functions. While it plays a key role in hormonal balance, it is not involved in balance and muscular coordination. Structure C, this is the cerebrum. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and is involved in higher cognitive functions, sensory processing, and voluntary movements. Although it is vital for many brain activities, it does not directly manage balance and coordination. Structure D, this is the cerebellum. Located at the back of the brain, underneath the cerebrum, the cerebellum is specifically responsible for controlling balance and coordinating muscle movements. It ensures that our movements are smooth and well coordinated. So, to answer the question, structure D is the cerebellum, and it is the one that controls balance and muscular coordination. In this question, we are analyzing the relationship between smoking rates and lung cancer deaths from 1950 to 2000. The question is, what could have caused the change in the number of deaths from lung cancer between 1950 and 1975? Options. A. Higher percentage of smokers after 1950. B. Higher percentage of smokers before 1950. C. Lower percentage of smokers after 1950. D. Lower percentage of smokers before 1950. The answer is B. Higher percentage of smokers before 1950. This is because lung cancer often develops several decades after smoking. If there was a higher percentage of smokers before 1950, the effects of that smoking would start to show up as increased lung cancer deaths from 1950 onward. Essentially, the health impact of smoking earlier would be reflected in rising lung cancer rates as those smokers aged and developed cancer. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more educational content. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below.